Alright, the monk. Let's see what happens with the monk. Alright. Let's see. The monk. Looks like they have Dragon's Claw. Key points, mantras. And looks like everything else is pretty much the same. Let's jump into monk. Martial arts. Your training in the martial arts gives you mastery of unarmed strikes and monk weapons. You gain the following benefits while you are unarmed or wielding only monk weapons. You aren't wearing armor or wielding a shield. You can use dexterity instead of strength for the attack and damage rolls of your unarmed strikes and monk weapons. You can roll 1d4 in place of the normal damage of your unarmed strike or monk weapon. Okay. Yeah, they just came up with flavorful ways of describing what was already there. Okay. Tiger Swipe, when you use the attack action with an unarmed strike or monk weapon, spend any number of key points as part of your action. You can make one unarmed strike as a bonus action. Monk weapons, you can choose a number of weapons to be your monk weapons equal to 5 plus your wisdom modifier. The chosen weapons must meet these criteria. Simple or martial, must be proficient in them. Weapon must lack these properties, cannot be heavy, special, or two-handed. On armor defense, dexterity and wisdom get added. Cannot have armor, cannot have a shield. Alright. Let's see. Key. You have a number of key points as shown in the key points column. You can spend key points to overcome danger with your mantras, and you can learn other applications from your monastic tradition. You recover all key points when you finish a long rest. So nobody's getting their shit back on a short rest anymore. Nobody's getting their shit back on a short rest. Alright, good to know. Flurry of Blows. Immediately after you take an attack action on your turn, we get this at first level. You can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action instead of just 1. No, Tiger Swipe, you, as part of your martial arts, when you take the attack action, oh no, yeah, you have to spend a key point to do it. Oh, no. Tiger Swipe, when you A, use the attack action with an unarmed strike or monk weapon, or B, spend any number of key points as part of your action. So it's actually better. You get that free hit even if you're powering up your monk specials or something. So Flurry of Blows gives you 2 instead of 1. Yeah. Mantras. You master 3 mantras of your choice from your list of mantra options. To use a mastered mantra, you must spend 1 key point. Mastering new mantras. You master additional mantras as you gain monk levels, as shown in the Mantras Masters column on the class features. Replacing it, you do it on a long rest. Saving throws are calculated with your wisdom. Here are some. Crashing Thunder. Once per turn, when you hit a large or smaller creature with a weapon, a melee weapon attack, you can attempt to push the creature away from you. They got to make the save. They got to be pushed. So it's just kick from Barbarian and push from Fighter, but they call it Crashing Thunder. That's fine. Fell the Forest. Once per turn, when you hit a large or smaller creature with a weapon attack, you can knock them down. So, same idea, knock people down. Hawk Slash, when you would miss with an attack roll against a creature, you could roll a d6 and add it to your attack roll. Okay, so that accuracy thing. I love it. I love it. Let's see. Leaping Dragon. When you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can leap up to 10 feet in the direction of your choice, and it doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. That's awesome. Move the mountain. Once per turn, when you hit a large or smaller creature with a melee weapon attack, you can attempt to move the creature. I thought we already had a push one. Didn't we already have a push one up here? Crashing Thunder? You push the creature away from you? What the hell's the difference of moving the mountain? The creature must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, you can move the target 5 feet. In addition, you may move up to you can move up to 5 feet in a direction of your choice, and neither movement triggers opportunity attacks. Okay, that's pretty cool. Tempest Spear. During your turn, you can extend the reach of an unarmed attack you make before the end of your turn. The reach is increased by 5 feet. I love it, because if you're just using your punch to punch an extra 5 feet, you're just punching the air so hard that you, like, hit the person that's further away from you. That's really cool. Alright. Choose a monastic tradition. First, third, sixth, 10th. Monastic mantras. You get 4 of them that are unique to your thing. Unarmed movement. Your speed increases when you are naked and not using a shield. In addition, while you are not wearing armor and not wielding a shield, you can use the Patient Turtle and Step of the Wind abilities. Patient Turtle. You can spend 1 key point to take dodge action as a bonus action. Step of the Wind. You can spend 1 key point to take disengage or dash as a bonus action. In addition, your jump distance is doubled until the end of your turn. Deflecting Missiles. When you are hit by ranged weapon attack, you can spend your action to deflect the missiles. When you do so, is reduced by 1d10 plus your dex modifier plus your monk level. Catching butterflies. If you reduce the damage to 0 while deflecting a missile, you can catch it. The missile must be small enough for you to hold in one hand, and you must have at least 1 hand free. Alright. Spitting Wasp. When you catch a missile in this way, you can spend 1 key point as part of the same reaction to make a ranged attack with the weapon or piece of ammunition you just caught. You make this attack with proficiency regardless of what the hell it is. For the attack, the missile counts as a monk weapon with a normal range of 20 and a long range of 60. Ability score improvements. Slow fall. When you fall, you can spend your action to reduce any falling damage you take by an amount equal to 5 times your monk level. That's just pretty good because I don't cap fall damage, baby. So you could take 100 d6. There's no terminal velocity. You just keep falling forever. Extra attack. You attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action. When you finish a short rest, you can meditate to regain 1d6 expended key points. Oh. You can use this feature once, and then you regain it after a long rest. So that's how they mitigate the you don't get them back until a long rest thing. Starting at 9th level, the amount of key you regain increases from a d6 to 2d6. Key empowered strikes. Your unarmed strikes count as magical for overcoming stuff. Evasion. Make a dexterity save to take half damage, take no damage, and if you succeed, or if you fail, you take half damage. So, same old, same old. Inner Peace. Spend an action to end an effect on yourself that is causing you to be charmed or frightened. And at level 10, you are immune to disease and poison. I like how that's, yeah. This is all good so far. Skywalk, while you are A, not wearing armor, and B, not wielding a shield, you can move along vertical surfaces and across liquids on your turn without falling during the move. Lightning Flurry, during your turn, you could flare your key to activate a burst of focused power. For the next minute, you can use your Flurry of Blows feature without needing to spend a key point. Your Lightning Flurry ends early if you're knocked unconscious or if you choose to end it as a free action. You can use this feature once, and you regain expended uses when you finish a long rest. I want to point out, before we go into the paths, that something is missing here, right? What's missing here? There's no stunning strike. I would give a monk anything they wanted if they would just get rid of stunning strike. I would give them anything they wanted. Do you want to be a Ninja Turtle? Do you want anything you want, baby? Anything you want. Please. Anything you want. Just get rid of that goddamn stunning strike. It's just the stupidest ability. Like, I don't know. But it's gone here. I'm not seeing it. I've read everything. So maybe it gets reintroduced by one of these monastic traditions. We will see. Alright, Way of the Elementalist, wink, yeah, that's the avatar. And then Way of the Open Hand, that's the SRD. A Masterful Monk is a work in progress with a limited number of traditions. Way of the Shadow, they're working on it, blah, blah, blah. Alright, you can create your own traditions by giving them 4 mantras, give them some features, give them a capstone. That's it, boom. Way of the Elementalist. Alright. Alright, here are your 4 things. Balance in all things. Well, he made in Darker Dungeons, he actually fixes the elemental monk. But this one is probably specific to this system of like characters only going to level 10. But he did an amazing job on the other one, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be fixed here too. Balance of all things. When you make an ability check to use acrobatics or religion, you can add a d6. Okay. Fury of the elements. When you hit a creature with a weapon melee attack, you can change the type of damage dealt. Choose one. Cold, fire, bludgeoning, lightning, or thunder. Your attack deals this kind of damage and 1d6 extra damage. Just like that. Bam. You control all the elements. You're the avatar. Done. Clutch of the Wild. When you hit a large or smaller creature with a weapon melee attack, you can attempt to trap it using elemental power. The creature must make a strength saving throw. If it fails, the creature is grappled. You can use this on huge creatures. You can use this on large creatures. All right. Hey, what's up? Shield of Elements. When you are reduced to 0 hit points but not killed outright, you could shield yourself with elemental power to drop to 1. Well, I think in a setting where you're completely screwed if you drop to 0 health, Shield of Elements is going to be a must-take. Holy crap. Alright, Elemental Arts. You gain the ability to cast powerful elemental arts by channeling Ki. At 3rd level, you know 3 arts of your choice from the Elementalist spell list. The spell level of your elemental arts must be lower than or equal to your maximum spell level. You learn additional arts of your choice at higher levels, as shown on the Arts Known column. Replacing known arts can be done on a long rest. Pretty cool. So starting at level 3, you start being able to cast spells, but the spells are really just martial arts. Alright. To cast an elemental art a first level lower, you must, a first level higher, you must spend a number of key points as shown on the Elementalist spellcasting table. Okay, that's down here. Here we go. 2 key points, 3 key points, and 5 key points. You can upcast spells, but you can't exceed your maximum spell level even if you have enough key points. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright. Wisdom is your ability for casting spells. Let's see. Spear of Elements. When you spend an action to cast an elemental art, you may make 1 unarmed strike as a bonus action. Okay. Well, you're spending key points anyways, so you would have been able to do that anyways. Oh, here you go. But the range of this attack is increased by +10. Okay, that's cool. Elemental Flurry of Blows. Immediately after you spend an action to cast an elemental art, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. Oh my god, this is like a half-caster melee machine. This is pretty cool. Alright, Variable Arts. When you learn Variable Elemental Art, you can choose what type of damage that Elemental Art deals. Fire, Cold, Bludgeoning, Lightning, or Thunder. You may learn a Variable Elemental Art multiple times, choosing a new damage type each time. Oh, when you learn a variable. Okay. Oh, that's really cool. Okay. And then Elemental Avatar. At 10th level, you become deeply attuned to the elements of nature. When you finish a long rest, choose one of the following masteries: Wind, Stone, Flame, or Ice. You can spend an action to freely invoke your chosen avatar. When you choose this feature, you regain expended uses when you finish a long rest. Wow. That's pretty cool. Okay. And then these are the spells that you have access to. All the elemental spells and elemental cantrips. That's awesome. Cantrips don't cost you either. You can just know them, which is pretty cool. Wow. Okay. Let's see. 3 arts of your choice. So you could choose cantrips, and then they won't cost you any points to use, it looks like. That's the benefit of choosing cantrips. Okay. That's super cool. A monk chucking fireballs that deal thunder damage. That's going to be amazing. Oh, that's really cool. Alright. Way of the Open Hand. You are a master of the martial arts, using special techniques to push, trip, daze your opponents. It says daze. Doesn't say stun. Let's find out. Let's find out what it means. Alright, your mantras are Will of the Dragon. Acrobatics or athletics, you get a 1d6 bonus. Pinch of death. Oh, here it is. Speed drops to 0. Why wouldn't you just want to take the grapple art? Once per turn, when you hit a large or small creature with a melee weapon attack, you attempt to hit a nerve cluster. The creature must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the creature's speed is reduced to 0 until the end of its next turn. Everything has pretty good Constitution saves. I'm not really digging this one when you already have a way of grappling. But I guess you don't need a free hand for this one. So it depends on like what kind of monk you're making. But I'm pretty sure a monk always wants to have one free hand. So I'm just not seeing how Pinch of Death is really that good. Well, I guess you could drop their speed to 0 and then keep going with some other ability so that you're not stuck in melee with them. Whereas if you grapple them, you're right up on them. So I could kind of see the difference there. Snake Fist. Once per turn, you hit a large creature with a weapon attack. You attempt to make the creature drop an item. Okay. Circle of Steel. When a creature misses you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against that creature. So it's a counterattack. Okay. Open Hand Technique. Whenever you hit a creature with one of the attacks granted by your Flurry of Blows. Okay. You can impose one of the following effects. You can knock them prone if they fail Dexterity saving throw. They have to make Strength saving throw, or you could push them. Or the creature can't take reactions until the end of your turn. Wholeness of Body is an action you can gain hit points equal to 3 times your monk level. That's pretty cool. You can use this feature once, and then regain expended uses on long rest. And Quivering Palm. When you hit a creature with an unarmed attack, you can attempt to create deadly vibrations in its body. This creature must make a Constitution saving throw. If it fails, the creature is afflicted with imperceptible vibrations that last until you finish long rest. You could spend an action to resonate these vibrations, at which point the vibrations end and the creature suffers 1d10 necrotic damage. If the creature reduces to 0 by this damage, it dies. That's really weird. Okay. I guess that's a real thing that the Open Palm has. I will point out that there's no Stunning Strike anymore. There's no Stunning Strike. But I feel like they gave them a lot of cool stuff, especially the Elementalist, to make up for it. I will say that the Open Palm or the Open Hand definitely not as cool as the Elementalist. So, wow. It makes me so sad to like play 5e knowing that these rules exist and I'm not using them. Oh god. Sadness is crushing me. Alright.